we were talking about Jio Financial Services and the fact that it had a bit of a muted listing. Perhaps to a certain extent that had to do with the value that was ascribed to it and the fact that investors are perhaps not clear about what this company is going to be doing. There are opportunities in the space. And we spoke about some of those yesterday, the BlackRock joint venture, certain other aspects in terms of lending, but that hasn't panned out yet.
Absolutely. I mean, you did see the stock, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the moment it listed, the stock was locked in a 5% lower circuit at yesterday's session. And it's interesting to see that probably for the initial few days, what analysts are saying is that this pressure could continue till the time the stock actually finds its fair value as well. In fact, there's a lot of chatter on the street as well right now saying that it's mainly index funds, specifically passive funds, who have actually sold out their position in yesterday's session, Alex. So from here on, the key that we are asking is, as to what is the reason why, we've seen this kind of a muted listing with regards to JFS. Secondly, there have been no buyers in terms of JFS in yesterday's session, because during the day when we kept checking NSE and BSE, the number of sellers were probably, right? Exactly, little, I think 1.25 was the last number that I saw. Those were the number of sellers in terms of JFS vis-a-vis no buyers that were coming in on that front. So that was an interesting aspect to watch out for. Apart from that, the key aspect that we're considering from here on is that what is the reason why there are no buyers? Now, is it because it's a business without capital, a capital without business, and it cannot command such high premium? The point that you just made, that it's already given a valuation, and the analysts are really not able to understand as to this valuation has to be subscribed to what part of the business, right? So there are concerns around it right now, but till the time, clarity emerges from it, from the company's perspective, as to what is it that they are going to do, because opportunities are immense, but which are the ones that they are grabbing where they will be able to create value for shareholders is what we need to wait and watch.
Certainly. All right, so let's see whether that lower circuit gets hit in trade today as well. It's not a very large number that is there, but that lower circuit is in fact only 5%. So it could very easily be hit today as well.
Is that as is not part of, is not going to remain part of Nifty and BSE 30 indices. So some selling is coming from those funds, which are the passive funds. And I'm expecting in between yesterday and the next few days, approximately 14-15 crore shares will be sold by them of Jio Financial Services. So this is one trigger. Second, if you see approximately 10 crore shares are still in seller window, then there is no buyer for this stock. So it shows that everybody just want to come out of the stock, and people have bought this Reliance Industries share in anticipation that this will be listed somewhere between 350 to 375 also. But as stock has not moved at those levels, so we are witnessing some sell-off in the stock. I'm expecting this will drift below 200 rupees because if you see fundamentally also, typically they own 6% of Reliance. This is the reason they are having so much net worth at that particular price point. But business-wise, it will take time to build that business. And this is the reason we are witnessing a lot of selling coming in the counter, and will continue in my view. So I'm expecting a stock will go below 200. At that price point, maybe I'll surely look at it for a longer term, but not below 200, not above 200 for sure.
Right. So my next question coming to you is, we know there are no buyers in terms of JFS. However, someone who's already been a beneficiary in terms of the 1:1 on the demerger, and is holding a JFS, would you advise them to sell at current levels or stay invested?
This is the reason stampede is there in the stock, that those who are holding this stock and they have got it at free of cost, and there's a reason they are selling this stock and booking gains. So in my view, this momentum will continue because there's not too much appetite in the market to buy this for a longer run, because there are so many other stocks which are available at much lower market cap than Jio Financial Services. And Jio Financial Services is a really long-term story, because they have to build this business from the scratch, and it will take time because there's quite competitive market. They have to compete with the HDFCs and Bajaj of the world, where they are present in all the nook and corner of country now. So it's not that cakewalk that they will pass through easily, though they are having all the infrastructure and setup. But things takes time, and market is cognizant to that, and there's the reason a lot of selling we are witnessing, and will continue.